Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng opinion, reaction itong post ni Rao Neb. Sabi niya, the grand strategy to perdition. Yung pagkasira, ito daw strategy. Isinare niya ang napakagandang post article ng Morning Coffee Talks. Title, Is BBM favoring Malacanang for Sara? Because a pattern is emerging. Okay. So matotal, sinasabi ni Morning Coffee Talks na not on purpose or unintentionally, walang kamalay-malay ang administrasyon ni PBBM, tinutulungan nila na maging presidente si BP Sara sa 2028. Okay? So ito, as someone who doesn't like Sara or BBM, this is unusual thing to say. Okay. Sinusundan ko itong si Morning Coffee Talks. Believe ako sa kanya dahil kung may mali ang BBM administration, binabanatan niya. Ganon din, pag may mali ang Duterte, binibira din niya. Ang tingin ko sa kanya, patas lang siya. Kaya naniniwala ko, sabi niya na, as someone who doesn't like Sara or BBM, this is an unusual thing to say. But when you strip away feelings and just look at the sequence of events, it starts to feel undeniable. Ito na, yung naobserbahan niyang pangyari sa politika, lumalabas na walang kamalay-malay ang administrasyong BBM. Pinupus nila, tinutulungan nila ang isang Sara Duterte na maging presidente. Ito na. They tried to drag her down, even remove her completely from contention. Yet, what's playing out looks less like political distraction and more like accidental elevation na tinutulak nila pataas si BP Sara paakyat sa Malacanang. Indeed, instead of clipping her chances, every stumble seems to push her closer to 2028. Ito, the impeachment that backfired spectacularly. In February 2025, the House impeached Sara Duterte. 240 lawmakers voted against her out of 306 present, enough to make history as the first sitting vice president ever impeached. That should have been the end. Okay? Instead, it flipped in her favor. Bumaliktad ang pangyari, nakatulong pa kay BP Sara yung pag-impeach sa kanya. The Supreme Court ruled the impeachment unconstitutional in July. The entire process collapsed in a heap. The aftermath was even more striking. Sara's approval rating jumped from 52% in February to 59% in March of 2025. Marcos fell hard, lumagapak, sliding from 42% to 25% in the same period or stretch. What was meant to cripple her gave her more weight. Yan. Instead of losing ground, she took the lead. The surveys now put her out in front. The WR numero poll in August of 2025 shows Sara Duterte leading nationally with 31.4%. In Mindanao, she controls a massive 66%. Across other regions, she remains competitive. Behind her trails familiar names. Leni Robredo at 13%, Rapi Tulfo at 10%, and Bongo at 6%. None of them are within reach. Correct. Malalayo eh. She's not only shy about it either. She publicly said, I am the front runner in the presidential race in 2028 and they want me eliminated. She's not guessing, she's declaring. Why it keeps working for her? Ito, maganda. Bakit? Despite itong paninira nila kay VP Sara, demolition job, lalo siyang bumabango, lalo siyang lumalakas. Okay. Every move meant to weaken her seems to build her instead. The impeachment turned her into a political target which earned her sympathy. Yan. Hindi nila na realize itong grupo ng administrasyon na yung kulturang Pinoy, kung sino ang inaapi, nandun ang suporta, simpatya ng taong bayan. Filipinos can spot bullying and many interpreted it that way. Her father's ICC arrest was supposed to drag their name through demand. It ended up hardening their base and fueling nationalist anger. Yan. Kaya nabuo, naging mas solid ang mga DDS, tayong mga DDS dahil sa ginawa nila magkasunod. Inimpeach nila ang anak, kinidnap nilang tatay, ano pang gagawin natin kundi lumaban? Kaya, ang dami natin ngayon ng mga organic na mga DDS sumusuporta sa Duterte. Losing her cabinet seat left her unshackled. She no longer carries the burden of defending Marcos' choices. Marcos, meanwhile, has no path back in 2028. The Constitution bars him from second term. Even with Duterte accusing him of trying to perpetuate himself on his family in power, the law doesn't allow it. The presidency will be an open field and Sara is already standing at the front of it. And then the May 2025 midterm drove the point home. Analysts call it proxy war between two dynasties. The results were mixed, but Sara held her ground in Mindanao and key regions. Marcos sleep. So, ito na. Tanong, so is BBM paving the way for Sara to become president? Not on purpose, but that's how it looks. Yan ang lumalabas. Walang kamalay-malay ang Pangulo sa ginagawa nila ngayon. Tinutulungan si VP Sara papuntang Malacanang sa 2028. So salamat kay Morning Coffee Talks. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang sweldo natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ngayon ng mga libreng yero at pako para makapagpatayo sila ng mas maayos na tirahan. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Sa Ginoo magpasalamat mi ingon man sa nag-video ingon sa naghatag. Salamat na pasalamat.
Salamat.
Salamat kaya sa sponsor aning sin. Unta tagaan sila og maayong panglawas.
Salamat nangatag og sin ang Dios magapanalangin kanila. Salamat.
Oman among balay na nabungkag na.
Salamat sa nag-sponsor ani og basta Ginoo. Payong ko ingay. Hey. Atan. Salamat kayo sa Ginoo, salamat kayo sa nag-video. Salamat kayo, sir. Salamat sa nag-video, salamat sa naghatag ani, ug labaw na sa nag-sponsor. Thank you. Salamat kayo sa Sin, salamat kayo sa tanan sa nagatanawan ng video. Makabalay na gid ko.